Stuffed tomatoes are a favorite amongst many in my family. It's a fairly simple dish but requires a little preparation. Here's how to make it step by step. You'll need 1 large onion, finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, 2 green chilies, finely chopped, and a 1-inch piece of shaved ginger. 5 tomatoes with their insides removed and kept aside. The inside of the tomatoes plus 1 cup of fresh tomato puree. 1 large potato, boiled and mashed, 180 grams of paneer, and freshly chopped coriander for garnish. For the spices, you'll need 2 teaspoons of whole cumin seeds, 1½ teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. You'll also need salt according to your taste, as well as 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Finally, you'll need a large vessel capable of holding all the tomatoes standing up. Start by combining the mashed potatoes and paneer. You can use a masher or your hands to do this. Now add ½ teaspoon each of the red chili powder and coriander powder, all of the black pepper, and combine this with the potatoes and paneer. As you go along, add salt to taste. Use your hands to shape the mixture into small balls. Carefully stuff these into the tomatoes. You can stuff them as generously as you like, but be careful with the delicate flesh of the tomatoes. Now heat 2 tablespoons of oil on medium-high. When the oil is hot enough, add the cumin seeds. If the seeds don't crackle right away, wait for them to do so before adding anything else. Now you can add the onion, garlic, green chilies, and shaved ginger. Combine these and then cook the onions until they are translucent. Now add the tomato puree to the cooking onions. Add the remaining red chili and coriander powders as well as the turmeric. Stir in the spices and then add a little salt. If you have any leftover stuffing, you can add this to the gravy. It adds a wonderful thickness and flavor. Bring the gravy to a slow boil and then carefully add the tomatoes, standing up. Cover the tomatoes and allow them to cook on a slow heat until they're tender. 12 to 15 minutes later, you will have a mouth-watering dish that you can garnish with fresh coriander and serve on a bed of plain rice. Today I made 5 tomatoes, but I probably could have made 1 more and still have enough mixture to add to my gravy. This recipe will serve anywhere from 3 to 5 people. I learned this dish from my mother-in-law shortly after I got married, and while I'm sure that my version is slightly different, I try as much as possible to stick to what she taught me. That being said, if there are other flavors that you enjoy, you could add different spices to both the gravy as well as to the stuffing. You can also use the stuffing to prepare this dish with bell peppers instead of tomatoes. Sometimes when I make this, I add a teaspoon of garam masala to the gravy, and if I feel really adventurous, then I might add some dried fenugreek leaves as well. For more recipes, please check out my blog at www.anilamaharaj.com and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.